You'll just have to say I challenge it.
No, we got to give it the.
You can do that. Yeah,
we got to give it.
That's right. We
You
give
do
it
that.
a twirl.
Everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
All right, number one, the Celtics have the best chance in the East to beat the Milwaukee Bucks.
I'm not challenging
Greeted
that.
with silence.
Yeah, I'm not going to challenge that. I think that they do because I think Milwaukee's defense is overwhelming. Okay, you don't get anything at the rim. You can make threes and you have to make threes, but you're also going to need people against that drop defense to be able to get into the mid-range and make shots. Toronto's guys are all under league average in shooting in the mid-range, whereas Boston's got guys like Tatum, Gordon Hayward, and Kemba Walker who can all get there and shoot. I'll take Milwaukee as an overwhelming favorite, but I do think Boston has the best chance.
Yeah, I think, and there's too many ifs about the other teams. You know, Philly, if they can get it together, if they can start to do better on the road,
if they're
obviously,
healthy.
you know, right, if they're healthy as well. So I'd have to go along with the fact that Boston right now, with what they have, and they have some toughness, starting with Marcus Smart, that'll bring that defensive energy and edge to their team. I think they have a chance.
But no argument for Toronto from either of you.
No, look, I
As good
think
as they've been.
Toronto and Boston will be a heck of a series. I'm not sure that Boston prevails in that series if Toronto is healthy.
But matchup-wise,
I think they've got the best chance against the Bucks.
All right, the statement has gone unchallenged.
And I like, you know, speaking of Toronto, Nick Nurse has shown the ability to try anything, especially defensively, you know, against other teams' stars. You know, he's the box and one, triangle and two, you know, all these different things that he's tried. And so I like the fact that he's willing to go there. So it would be intriguing if they matched up as well.
All right, but still unchallenged so far.
Unchallenged.
Statement number two. The Clippers can go to the finals with Paul George playing at less than an all-star level. A challenge.
I'm going to challenge that.
Shaw. There it is.
Oh, look at the green light. There it is.
We got it.
Green light.
Yeah.
Now, I think that in order for them to go to the finals, which means that they would have to get past the Lakers if those two met in the Western Conference Finals.
You would think, yeah.
I would think Paul George I think he has to be an elite player on both ends of the floor. You know, he's been out for much of this season, and, you know, they have all the tools, but I still think that they need him to play at that level. They need his offensive punch, his ability to space the floor and play make as well. But defensively, to spell Kawhi in terms of, you know, guys that can just go, you can put on and shut down the other team's best player. And I think that they're going to need that from him in order for them to be able to get there.
I think they've got enough weapons offensively that if he's not, you know, getting 24, 25 a game, I think they can survive. I agree with Brian. He needs to be that guy on the defensive end. That team needs to be great on the defensive end of the floor, particularly on the perimeter, because I think their one weakness is Harrell and Zubac are not great rim protectors.
Right.
The Lakers are great at attacking the basket, so their perimeter defense is going to have to be great. I think that's the big key for the Clippers. I think Lou Williams, Harrell, Marcus Morris, Shamet, Reggie Jackson, they can make up for the couple of points difference Paul George would have.
Enough complementary players around Kawhi Leonard to close games offensively.
I think so.
That's fair. We have one challenge. Number three, among the 8-seed contenders in the Western Conference, the New Orleans Pelicans have the best chance to avoid a sweep, presumably to the Lakers.
I can't challenge that. You know, look, I think they have the best chance. I don't think they have a big chance to avoid a sweep.
The best chance.
But I think they have the best chance for two reasons. They really run, like Brian said earlier, and the Lakers' only real weakness defensively is they don't give back. They give up the second most fast break points in the league. The other thing is New Orleans really offensive rebounds, especially since Zion Williamson's come back. The Lakers aren't an especially good defensive rebounding team, so they've at least got some way to attack that great Laker defense. I have serious doubts, even though New Orleans defense has improved, I have serious doubts that it will hold the fort against the Lakers. So I think they would get swept, but they have a better chance, I think, than Memphis or anybody else.
Improved is a low bar from where the Pelicans were defensively.
Yes. And I mean, I agree with Coach. the Lakers' length and their ability to protect the rim with Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, Anthony Davis, I think is going to be the difference. You know, they can become uninterested at times and just feel like they can flip the switch, and that's why I think that any of these teams, you know, if they match up with the Lakers in that first round matchup, would have a chance to win a game.
So it happened last night with the Grizzlies.
Exactly,
Lakers,
exactly. Yeah. But the most likely to avoid a sweep, I do think would be the Pelicans because of the speed in which they play, like you talked about, Coach. Their ability to they are a very unselfish team. They pass the ball very well, but I don't think that they have the size to match up if the Lakers really wanted to bully them inside.
It's almost as though the two of you are playing this like a real NBA game, because we've had 3 statements so far. We have 2 coaches on the desk here, and we've only had 1 challenge out of 6 potential challenges.